we're going to be going over 10 things that you guys need to know about the Meta Quest 3 before picking one up. And we're going to make this as fast as possible. So number one is going to be the remote desktop feature that Meta actually implements with your PC. Basically, all you guys have to do is install the Meta Quest 3 remote desktop app on your PC, and then you guys connect it via a USB cable, and then you guys just put on your Oculus and go to the remote desktop feature, and boom, you guys have your monitor right in front of you. You guys can adjust the size to whatever you guys want, which makes this so cool. If you guys have a small monitor, maybe now you don't have such a small monitor. You guys can make it as big as you want. There are ways to have multiple desktops, but just for testing purposes, this is what we got. And yes, this is actually practical, and I actually edited an entire video using this before, and it was very nice and very crisp, and especially with the new mixed reality feature, very convenient because I can still see my hands on the keyboard. I can still see the actual letters of my keys while editing. All right, so next up, I was already talking about the pass-through feature, and I want to kind of explain this a little bit more in detail. Previously on the Quest 2, the pass-through feature was more like black and white, and now thanks to the upgraded cameras, we can actually see in color, and it is way more immersive, which is why I love the new remote desktop feature so much more, is because I could see my keyboard while using the remote desktop. If I look around, I could see whoever comes in the room in great detail. I could see their facial expressions. I could see my dog come in the room. And if I get a notification on my phone, I could pull my phone out and actually see what's happening on my phone while not even taking off the Quest 3 headset. In my opinion, that is a massive improvement, and it's something that I really love about these. All right, so for number 3, you guys can record footage. You guys could do this on the other Quest as well, but it's just something I want to keep in mind. If you guys are just now getting into VR, this is something that is really fun to do so that you can share with your friends some of the experiences that you guys get on the VR headset. The Meta Quest 3 makes it very easy. You guys can press the Meta button and hold the trigger, and I believe that should start recording. And if you guys just press the Meta button and press the trigger, you guys can take a screenshot. So it's very easy to share your memories with the Meta Quest 3. All right, number 4, you guys may have heard about the pancake lenses, and it's a pretty interesting analogy, but the way I see it is pancakes are pretty thin and these lenses are pretty thin, which means that the actual headset is smaller than the previous gen, so you guys have less weight on the front and a massive improvement in quality. In short, those new lenses will provide a sharper image and a wider field of view than the previous design. Next up, number 5 is the improved performance. So we have a better processor in here, which basically allows us to have higher screen resolution, more memory, and more storage, and of course 120 hertz, which is a massive improvement from the previous gen. Now, it's important to remember that not all games support 120 hertz, but if you guys find the right